Hi, it's Raymond. I hope I have the right number. Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help. Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story, that if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you. Yeah, I was wrong.
Finished. Ooh, 1600. Very nice. I'll come collect books from Kylie Cheng shortly. Urgent task. Little birds have been whispering in my ear about an urgent and high-paying run. Steel Arm Lou, a red pole, managed to get his hands on information concerning a prototype laser weapon developed by Ares Asia Holdings. Ooh. For years, the Yellow Lotus and the Red Dragon have been locked in a cold war. Despite this, we remain evenly matched. Neither one of us can attack the other without being exposed to devastating reprisals. Lou wants to change this, and he has a plan. Rather than strike directly, Lou intends to aim external forces at the Red Dragon, specifically Knight Errant. He intends to frame a white paper fan named Golden Thong, making it appear that the Red Dragon have been bribing Ares researchers for classified data. 2 leading drone and energy weapons researchers have recently transferred from London to Hong Kong and are running the project. Doctors Taylor and Hardingham were respected in Europe, but in Hong Kong they remain unknown quantities. They're untrusted and therefore are considered untrustworthy, perfect targets in other words. We will provide data that will make it look as if the researchers were contacted by Golden Fong and made quite a bit of money but grew tired of the arrangement. Transfer the attached files to a data chip. The files are bundled with a worm program that will auto-execute when inserted into the appropriate systems. You need not bring a Decker, though one might be helpful. You'll need to plant data in the visitor records system and the camera systems in Hardingham and Taylor's labs. Financial data is to be transferred to Dr. Taylor's personal terminal. That, in and of itself, will not be enough to ensure Knight Errant involvement. However, planting the data is only the first part of your task. This is where the heavier touch will be required. You will also need to seal the prototype laser weapon. There's a GPS tracking system attached to it, which Lou will plant deep in Red Dragon territory. The apparent theft of a prototype weapon by a disgruntled tribe member should convince Ares to dispatch overwhelming force against the Red Dragon, dealing them a vicious blow. As a note, Lou does not care what becomes of the laser weapon. If you wish to sell it or keep it, feel free. Ooh. I've also attached a map of your expedition route from the building. During the facility's expansion in 2052, Ares Asia was forced to extend their foundations deeper into the island. They drove piles through the former site of the central MTR station, which partially collapsed during the Dalu Bay earthquake in 2044. Practically, this means that you can now exit through the basement directly onto the new MTR line through Central. With any luck, you can be gone without anybody knowing how. Unfortunately, this route is heavily alarmed, so you'll be forced to go in the front door. If you can con the front desk, you should have no problems. The facility is both an office and a residence, so strange people coming and going at odd hours is not unusual. If you're not a fast talk, however, be prepped to shoot your way out. I will take the run. Don't die. Our arrangement has been very profitable so far. I would hate to lose that. Restaurant job. One of the things I've learned over the many years, the rich, powerful, and the thorns on their sides, if you will. No one is without troubles. The rich has different ways of solving them. The client has grown tired of a particular thorn in his side. Cheng Sing Rooster Low. Low is a red pole for one of the smaller triads here In Hong Kong, the 289s, or the Easy Money Gang, if you prefer. Despite the 289's small stature, Lowe's illegal activities have managed to damage the client's profits. Mr. Johnson would like you... Mr. Johnson would like you to help him show Lowe the error of his ways. Lowe takes an evening every few months to dine in the Shangri-La restaurant in Aberdeen. If you aren't aware, the Shangri-La is an elite establishment serving primarily corporate clientele from Wuxing Incorporated. Because of this, it's not unusual for diners to bring bodyguards or assistants with them. In Lowe's case, he brings a particularly brutish enforcer known as the Talon and undoubtedly feels well protected. You're going to prove just how wrong he is in this regard. You're going to kidnap Rooster Lowe. So long as he is alive and is relatively good health, all options are on the table. While keeping the run quiet would make things easier for Mr. Johnson, no one will shed too many tears over a few dead triad thugs. The client has arranged an exit via boat. So long as you can get Lowe from the interior to the restaurant's dock, the client will handle everything else. Despite being a red pole, Lowe is a tactician, not a fighter. Don't expect him to put up much of a fight. The Talon, on the other hand, is as nasty as they come. Be careful about how you confront him, or things may go very badly. I took the run. Now I'm gonna go to bed. You wake with a start, your limbs bound in a sweaty tangle of linen bed sheets. An incredible sorrow swells your chest. You feel empty, half-starved and alone. Fragmentary memories of a half-remembered dream flit through your mind. They're already fading away to nothing. Let's chase the memories. You close your eyes and concentrate, willing yourself to keep the dream from slipping away. Gradually, the memory comes back to you. The walled city. You were back in the walled city. You don't remember how you got there, but it couldn't have been any place else. Even the barrens weren't so squalid. You remember craning your neck to look above you. The buildings were made up that made up this part of the walled city were new construction, even cheaper than the old. Now their foundations rotted out from under them, and the buildings leaned into each other like a gang of drunken men. A rain of plaster and asbestos sprinkled down, dusting your shoulders. You began to creep forward, picking your way past the piles of refuse and debris, past the pimps and the dumpster fires, the broken glass and the dirty needles. The air reeked of rotten sewage and industrial waste, a disgusting melange that caught in your sinuses and crawled down your throat. You gagged on the stink, but it didn't slow you down. In the back of your mind, you knew you had no reason to be doing this. There was nothing for you in the walled city. You shouldn't be here. But the rest of you was hungry, unbearably, indescribably hungry. And that part of you knew that if you keep moving, you finally get to eat. As you forced your way deeper into the walled city, the locals stood at windows and stared. Inexplicably, some of them dropped to their knees. You kept moving. You could see something in the distance, a silhouette. Sometimes enormous, at least twice the size of a troll, but something enormous, but at least twice the size of a troll, but delicate. It was beautiful. The huge figure beckoned you, gesturing you with a slender limb. An explosion of warmth filled your chest, and you knew that if only you could reach it, your problems would be over. She, would make all your sorrows disappear. You moved forward at a crawl, but the figure felt impossibly far away. You reached out, calling to her, and then you woke up. The empty feeling in your stomach slowly fades, taking the strength and vibrance of the memories along with it. Let's look at the stash, yeah? I've got all this stuff. Mummy Spirit Talisman. Summons the spirit of a long-dead sorcerer. The fetish is consumed when used. That's nice. I like that. And this is me. Look at me. I think... Well, I didn't change anything. Wasn't supposed to. I think I'm gonna go and buy some crap. You know what? She's the first one to die, so we're gonna go and get her some stuff. Wait a minute. Is that how it works? Can I give them stuff? Because I don't want to buy that without... You know what? I'll buy the one that I was going to buy for me and see if I can put it on Duncan. If I can put it on Duncan, then I'll go buy the other stuff. Come on, let's talk. Okay. I didn't catch your name, or I didn't catch yours either. I'm Caesar. To my friends, I'm Caesar. Would you like to be my friend? Better than the alternative. Ermine Cafe. 5. We get a lot of passengers through as their business. I'm happy to never know their names, but you're a different story, aren't you? What have you heard? Not much, yet. Let's have a look at what you're selling. Ooh! Ooh, look at all the armors. Yeah. We're just gonna buy this. Does it change my look? That'd be awesome if it did. Oh. Why am I not? Okay, they put it in the stash, I guess. Because I don't want to buy something that I'm never going to use. So I want to make sure that I can give it to other people. Oh my gosh, did it actually change me? It sure did, look. Oh yeah, I'm different. That's pretty great. I feel like going to a party. Do you guys feel like going to a party? I got my new duds, let's go to a party. A rotund, balding dwarf in a cheap suit turns to face you. Light glints from the heavy gold chains that hang around his neck. When he speaks, his voice, the voice that greets your ears, is high and nasal, and has been contorted into a rough approximation of a New York accent. Pleased to meet you. Chang was kind enough to arrange this little sit-down between us. He extends a slab-like hand for you to shake. You can call me Dr. Shen Yang. It's always good to meet a paying client. His grip is as soft as his palm is moist. It's like shaking hands with a boneless ham. You share a long, uncomfortable, flaccid handshake before he finally releases you. I'm looking for a little outside help on a problem that I've been having. Ordinarily, I'd handle it myself, or have some of my friends see to it, but it's kind of delicate, you know? My guys be noticed before they made headway on my problem, so I figure, hey, I hire contractors all the time. Might as well get some contractors of a different stripe. As long as you're paying, I'm in. I run a little film studio, Southern Crown Films. We mostly do trid work, but we also record some sims, too. Maybe you've seen some of my stuff. Space Mongols from the Moon, The Flavor of Pomegranates, Ultimate Kill Squad. Let's see. Sounds familiar? Oh, a fan. Good. It's always nice to meet a fellow film enthusiast. Anyway, there's this other guy in the industry, and we've been butting heads since day one. Name's Neville Ma, and he runs Yellow Spring Studios. No matter what I do, I can't shut Ma out of the biz. He always manages to get one over on me, steal my stars. It's a tough racket, and if you want to stay on top, you gotta use every advantage you can get. Recently, Ma's been running me into the ground with this show called Promises in Moonlight. The star's a girl named Penelope Wong. New talent, but the viewers have been going nuts over her. She's the linchpin, the one that holds the whole show together. And so you want something to happen to Miss Wong? Hold on, I'm getting there. So about 6 months ago, Neville was out in Guangzhou for some hoity-toity party. He's on the road, probably drunk. A semi comes out of nowhere and pow! Wrecks his new fancy Eurocar Westwind. Bad luck for Neville, good luck for me. I figure, hey, that's the end of him for the year, and I start planning some new stuff that he can't compete with from inside a hospital. You follow me? Yes, please keep going. Problem is, the Bass is back in the game already, and he's bringing out season 2 of Promises in Moonlight. I need that show off the air, one way or the other, or another, and that, my friend, is where you come in. Already? That's strange. Tell me about it. He should have been in that hospital for at least 3 months, and in physical therapy a lot longer. Only took him a week to get out. Couldn't freaking believe it. That kind of medical care costs top dollar. He's got a lot of money, but not that much. Recovery time like that means one or two things is going on. Neville could have found himself a silent partner, someone willing to pay top dollar for cutting-edge care. I don't think it's likely, but it could have happened. If it ain't that, the smart money says that he's been skimming off the top of Yellow Spring's earnings and not reporting it to the other shareholders. Tell me how I fit into this. I need you to go get something to blackmail Neville with. Find out how he could afford to get out of the hospital so fast. He works out of his penthouse most days. So search his computer, closet, sock drawer, whatever. There's got to be something incriminating in there. Where is this penthouse? Neville lives in the Repulse Bay. It's a real swanky joint on the south end of Hong Kong Island by the bay with the same name. I haven't been able to get anyone in to poke around his apartment because security's too tight. Luckily for you, though, Neville's throwing a party on the mezzanine level with all the shops and restaurant and balcony and such. He's celebrating the second season launch of his show, and everybody's gonna be there, gonna make a real snarl for building security. You might want to hit up the party if you can bluff your way in. Everyone close to Neville will be there, and most of them will be 3 sheets to the wind by the time you get there. Some discreet questioning might get me dirt that I need. Just remember, if you go to the party, don't use your real name. Go with Argyle. Should be safe enough. There's nobody in the biz out here with that name, so nobody will ask any questions about how your work's going. Couldn't you just make a better show? It's not just a better show, it's Penelope Wong, too. I get her, I get all her fans, too. They'll watch anything she's in. Listen, it's like this. A little blackmail never hurt anybody, right? Well, except the person you're blackmailing. It's just how things work in the industry. I don't dislike the guy, but I gotta stay on top of business. Now, the blackmail material is what I need more than anything. But if you get Penelope Wong out of her contract, I'll pay you extra. Got it? I want that star power on my side. One last thing. I don't want you starting a scene while you're there. You interrupt his party, make a mess, or trash his apartment, I'm not paying you. We clear on that? Wow. Okay. We're clear. Good. I can't mind knowing that I'm after him. And in my business, everybody's got dirty tricks. But if you make it public you're using them, Dr. Chen Yang draws a finger across his throat. That's it. My career is as dead as the People's Republic of China. Nobody will work nobody will work for or with me ever again. So don't embarrass me, eh? Understand. I'll be discreet. That's what I like to hear. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You can get paid, and I'll put the word out. You're a solid hire. Sounds like we have a deal then. His grin widens. Good man. That's what I like to hear. When you're done, drop Chang a line. I'll come meet you back here and hand over the money. I'm going to go sell all that info that I have. Because I do have some info to sell. Make some more money. Shadowrun BBS. Pay data. Post museum shipping manifest. Nothing else. It was good to get that shipping data, though. It's kind of interesting having infinity quests open, right? It feels like you're only supposed to have one job at a time. But, hey, here we are. Alrighty. We're going to Repulse Bay Hotel to dig up information on Neville Ma. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Oh, they're all the same. Interesting. It doesn't populate different mercenaries. Those are all just the same mercenaries from before. Exit stage left. Oh, Alt key to show all interactable objects within sight. Interesting. Okay. Dock wagon for me just in case. Yeah, it's all locked. I can't give them stuff. So there's no reason for me to buy anything that I'm not personally going to wear. We're not supposed to get into fights, but, you know, we'll just do this. I could put one more spell on. Spellcasting 5 to do Wild Aim. Oh, that's not a big deal. You have karma available to improve your character's attributes and skills. Open the karma screen. Yeah. I mean, I got 10 unspent karma. You know what? I'm just going to leave it for now. I might need it. The elevator disgorges you onto the mezzanine with a little fanfare. Off in the distance, you can hear sounds of clinking glasses, carefully laughter, and silverware on china. I'm kind of out of my element here, Caesar. I'm not much of a party person. How about you handle this? Check the apartment first? My vote is party. Can we go to the party? Let's head to the party, see if we take a... Let's play it by ear. Alright, if you insist. Go on, lead away. It's probably gonna be the party, though. Matrix. Alright, Isabel, let's do this. Okay. That's more like it. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Can I steal the data while everything's going nuts? No, I don't think I can. Yeah. I can't hit anything. Boom. Dead? Yes. Wow, okay. Come on, kill this stupid thing. Ah, crap. Oh, jeez. Alright. I think I'm getting the hang of this hack thing. It's not very different. Search. Apartment door code. 1635. Other records. Events. Download the invitation. Ooh, that's awesome. Other records. Planned hotel expansion. Hey, pay data. Awesome. Hey guys, I'm Alex. You know, the guy from the videos. So, I just wanted to thank you for watching the video all the way through. You know, it's a lot of work. I appreciate it. So, you know, thank you for your view, maybe your subscription. So you can subscribe right in the bottom corner there. Then you'll be updated. Make sure to ring that notification bell, because you know, subscriptions seem to mean nothing on YouTube anymore. But hey, so then over here you'll see a video that you might like, since you watched this video all the way through. Other than that, have a great day. I hope that you watch more. I'd love to see you again. We do stream, so keep an eye out for that. Announcements will be on the channel, my Twitter, all that stuff. All the information is on the overlay. Other than that, enjoy your stay on 6th Street.